The newest and most expensive development yet in Ewa Beach is Kekainani. And today we're going to tell you all about it. From floor plans to the pricing to the pros and cons of living on this part of the island, we're going to cover it all. Plus, we'll give you the scoop on potential concerns and cons that you need to consider to make sure that this development is the right fit for you. Aloha, I'm Chris Shomo, real estate agent and founder of Home Sweet Home Hawaii Real Estate, brokered by eXp Realty. Welcome back to our channel. First, a quick overview. Kekainani is a brand new luxury residential development located in popular Ewa Beach area on the leeward side of Oahu, which is the west side of the island. There are only 32 houses in this total development, and it's part of a larger Huakale resort community. Now, what sets Kekainani apart from other developments? First, its prime location. It's about 35 to 40 minutes from Honolulu and about 25 minutes from our airport and 5 miles south of the H1 freeway. Keep in mind though, the prime location is subjective, right? If your commute to work is downtown Honolulu, then you're looking at a long drive into work and also coming home. With traffic, it's usually an hour commute or even more if there's an accident on the H1. Now, Kekainani sits right above the coast with most of the homes looking directly out to the ocean. The beach is Oneula Beach, which all the residents nickname Howbush. Now, there are other oceanfront homes in Ewa Beach, but most of them were built in the 50s and 60s and are in a much older area called Old Ewa. Other than that, there really isn't much in terms of oceanfront living in Ewa Beach for newer homes. Kekainani is very close to the Waikai, which is the west side's newest destination for recreational water activities and dining. If you watch to the end, I'll tell you more about why that spot is one of my family's favorite regular spots. And also very close to Kekainani is the Kuapapa Preserve, and this is accessible by a walking path called Kalahale Heritage Trail. The trail is a quarter of a mile long, and it's got a rich Hawaiian history that you're welcome to go learn about. You're welcome to check out the link here. Now let's go back to this awesome development and let's talk about the floor plans, the pricing, and features of the 32 homes. So the homes in Kekainani are designed with families in mind. They are spacious, they're open layouts, they're energy efficient, they've got smart home integrations. That's all part of the package. And a little disclaimer here, the images that you're going to see here are their renderings, and all the details we're going to be talking about, they could potentially vary some. Things like the final floor plan, some of the designs, the finishes, even the square footage of each home can vary by the time the project is finished. Now let's talk floor plans and base price for each model. And the Kekainani development actually has 3 different designs. All these 3 models are under construction at the time we're shooting this video, so you'll get to see the framing for each one. So the first one, the Ilima floor plan, it's a single-story 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath home, and it's got 10-foot ceilings. And all 3 bedrooms have ensuite bathrooms. Now this home has 2,436 interior square feet, and it has a 2-car garage. There's also some street parking across from these homes. This one has a 300 square foot covered lanai. As for the cost, this model starts at $2,515,000 and goes up from there, really depending on the custom features and the lot size. Now the second model, the Pohina Hina model, is a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath home plus a study, and it will have between 4,027 and 4,031 square feet of interior living space, and it has 9-foot ceilings on the first floor. 4 out of the 5 bedrooms will have ensuite bathrooms. It will have 2 covered lanais, around 330 square feet, and another covered lanai that's around 225 square feet. Now, this model also has a 270 square foot courtyard. The garage will be a 2-car entrance garage, and one of the spots will have a tandem spot. This model has additional living areas and a larger yard. This floor plan starts at $3,340,000. Now, the third model is actually my favorite, the Naupaka model. It is the largest, most luxurious of the 3 floor plans. It has 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms with 9-foot ceilings on the first floor. All 5 bedrooms will have ensuite bathrooms. The primary bedroom and bathroom area is huge, and it has a retreat area or sitting area with windows looking out onto the ocean. And it has 2 garages. One is a 2-car garage, and then there's a separate 1-car garage. It also has 2 covered lanais, around 340 square feet and 350 square feet. And the cost for this one starts around $3,445,000. So more features on these exquisite homes. All the kitchens are planned to have Wolf stainless steel appliances, Sub-Zero built-in refrigerators, Bosch dishwashers, and Cambria quartz countertops with a waterfall kitchen. The cabinets will be stained in alder with shaker-style cabinet doors and maple plywood boxes. The doors and drawers will be soft close, of course, and there will be LED under cabinet task lighting. The bathrooms will have the same cabinets and flooring style as the kitchens, and they're going to have freestanding tubs with a hand shower plus a separate shower with natural stone tile. There will be porcelain tile floors in the bathrooms, kitchen, laundry, and entry area. Now for the 2-story models, which are the Pohinahina and Naupaka models, the staircases will have stained maple handrails. All the homes will have steel frame construction, which is the case for most of these developments in Ewa Beach. Also, there are going to be some high performance features and smart home features in all these homes, as well as accommodations for your PV solar electric system and electric vehicle charging stations, should that be something the homeowners want to make use of. The price range for these homes is expected to be competitive, with a right of first refusal given to the current residents at Kuopapa. While these price points may seem on the higher side, it's important to remember that you're buying into a resort-style community with top-tier amenities and premium location near the beach. Now let's talk about the amenities. The amenities of Kekainani are really appealing. There's a neighborhood pool, spa, and barbecue areas, but one of the most unique amenities in this development is access to the Waikai Hale Club, and this is available for a monthly fee. If you haven't heard of this before, this is a beautiful private area on the shore of the Waikai Lagoon, around the corner from the Waikai destination. It's a private lagoon, and it's a great spot that's ideal for social gatherings and cookouts, canoeing, kayaking, and paddleboarding. The water is super calm, and we've been out there a few times as guests of our friends who live in the Ho'akalai neighborhood, and it's just such a peaceful place. Even the little ones love going out on the stand-up paddle boards. Now the water out there kind of looks a little murky, but that's partly because of the chara that's growing on the bottom. And chara is a type of algae. It's an aquatic vegetation. It's really helpful in keeping a healthy ecosystem. So they do test the water to make sure it's safe for play. And another appealing amenity is the Ho'akalai Country Club. Now it's important to note that if you buy a residence anywhere in Kuopapa Association, it's not going to include the membership to the Ho'akalai Country Club. And there's likely a wait list. It's a beautiful championship course, and they're known for hosting the prestigious Lot Championship tournament, and that's part of the LPGA Tour. Okay, now just briefly, let's talk about the benefits of living in Kekainani and Ewa Beach. And Ewa Beach has grown significantly over the past 2 decades and has become one of Oahu's most sought-after neighborhoods. For one, you're so close to the ocean. You're just living a stone's throw away from Bush. And that's a huge perk because you have all the ocean breezes and the sounds of the waves. And Bush is a popular surf spot, and it's great for new surfers as well. Now, there are some cons to this point, that you want to consider, and I'll get to those right after these list of benefits. Now, the second cool thing is the growing community. So Ewa Beach has become a hub for families. You'll find a ton of schools, and I think there are like 6 elementary schools, 2 middle schools, and the high school is big. It's got 3,000 students, which is called Campbell High School. Now, there are also options for private or hybrid schools as well within a reasonable driving distance. There are tons of family-friendly parks and local shops all within a short distance. And the Kamakana Ali'i shopping mall is a few minutes away, and it sits on the edge of Kapolei and Ewa Beach. There's also the Croc Center, which is popular for a lot of things, like a great gym. It's got the swimming pools with a lazy river. It's got slides. There are a lot of programs and seasonal events there. And speaking of gyms, there's also a 24-hour fitness at the Kamakana Ali'i Mall as well. Now, if you'd like to learn more about living in Ewa Beach, we have several videos dedicated to the topic of Ewa, including a pros and cons video, a map tour, and a blog tour. And we'll give you the links below for you to check out. There's a whole lot more on Ewa Beach that'll probably be really helpful for you to know. And hey, if you found our content helpful, feel free to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be alerted when we post new videos and keep you updated on the real estate market here in Hawaii. Now let's talk about the cons for you to consider if you're buying. While the idea of oceanfront living sounds pretty awesome, it is important to see this development for yourself. Walk the area, check out the neighborhoods. Beaches like this one have a constant flow of people coming in and going, and even more so on the weekends or holidays. And while Howbush doesn't attract tourists right now, there are plans down the road for more development in this area. It's going to have a bunch of boutique stores and high-end restaurants to take in the ocean views. Ask about the current timeline of the other development around it, including things like the road being built that will lead you to Waikiki. The plans for this resort community have been actively changing even recently. Now there are 4 cons I want to specifically mention. So the first con is the higher price point. So these homes in Kekainani are the most expensive in Ewa Beach. And families wanting to be in Ewa Beach and need to look for more affordable options may want to consider some of the other developments with newer homes like Ocean Point or other parts of Hawaii. The second con is the lots are small. They're super small and close together, and there's almost no yard. In other words, these lots are almost all house. And while there is that large grassy area or park across the street, the homes themselves really don't have much. Now, is this a con for you? I mean, some people, it's a pro. They really don't want the hassle of needing to get the grass cut every couple weeks or hire landscapers or whatnot. But for families with small children who want the large yard, this is something to make sure to consider. The third con are new development wait times. As with any new construction, there might be delays. Depending on when you decide to buy, you may have to wait several months or even longer before your home is move-in ready. And the fourth con is HOA fees. Living in a resort community like Hawaii comes with homeowner association fees that cover the maintenance of the community amenities. Be sure to factor these costs into your overall budget. So, what's the process of buying a home in Kekainani? So, key requirements for buyers. First off, you have to have pre-approval for financing. Make sure you're pre-approved for a mortgage before you start house hunting. This is very important in Hawaii, and this helps streamline the process and gives you a clear budget. Now, lenders are certainly not all the same. Different lenders have different options, benefits, incentives, programs, what have you. Sometimes lenders with shiny incentives will have a higher interest rate and you end up paying a lot more in the end. Now, if you'd like some recommendations for the lenders that we use, that we found that have the best rates, feel free to reach out to us for that. There's also no benefit to us when we recommend a lender, but we work with many of the best and keep an active pulse on the best ones for the various situations or goals that buyers have. That said, Kekainani is working with their own in-house lender, which is common for all new home developers. And this one that they work with is Central Pacific Bank. And if you obtain financing through them, the developer will give you a $10,000 closing cost credit. Another key requirement for buyers is the down payment. So most buyers will need a 20% down payment for a conventional mortgage, but other financing options might be available as well. Okay, now that your financing is in order and you've chosen your lender, now the fun part is choosing your home, choosing the floor plan. So first, once you've got your finances in order, like I said, you work with a real estate agent familiar with Kekainani to help you choose the right floor plan and location within the development. Feel free to contact us. Feel free to reach out to me. We always love it when people reach out for help buying their home. Okay, now as promised, I said I'd share more on why the Waikiki is one of my family's all-time favorite spots. Location-wise, the Waikiki is very close to Kekainani, and when the construction finishes on the road and bridge that connects Kekainani to the Waikiki, it's going to be super easy to walk or ride bikes over there or drive a golf cart. The Waikiki's main feature is this huge surf wave pool, and it's got a 100-foot channel, and the smallest channel is 30 feet and the mid-sized channel is 65 feet, but they can also take down a wall and combine it all. It's pretty awesome, and it's for surfers of all levels, from the pros all the way down to the beginners who are just taking lessons. I've never gotten out there on the wave myself. I'm happy to be watching. It's awesome entertainment. And sometimes you'll even see really young kids out there, like 10 to 12 years old, along with those pro surfers. And there's a surf cam where you can check it out anytime. And we'll give you the link right here. Hopefully Mike will be interested in jumping on a board out there. Now we like getting a drink and poo-poos, what we call appetizers, from the bar by the wave pool and watching the surfers. There's also a massive obstacle course on the lagoon itself that's fun for kids and adults. The lagoon's about 25-30 feet deep and everyone's required to wear life jackets, so it's safe. There are a ton of watercraft rentals there. There's a bar and restaurants called The Lookout that overlooks the surf wave and the lagoon as well as the ocean. And the cool thing about the restaurant is they usually have live music playing as well. There's also a coffee shop called Foam where you can also order mixed drinks, and a cafe there called Boardwalk Cafe. And both of these have outdoor seating overlooking the lagoon, and it also overlooks the obstacle course, and you see the ocean in the distance. Now you really want to go on Thursday nights. Starting at 4 p.m., the Waikiki has this very popular farmers market with live music and lots of food trucks and food stands with delicious local foods, where families just come out and have dinner and sit on the huge grassy lawn. The place is usually packed and some of the favorite dishes sell out quickly, so if you go early, it also helps with getting a parking spot. And there you have it. Kekainani is shaping up to be an incredible option for families just looking to settle down on Oahu with modern homes, the coastal living, unbeatable amenities, and the laid-back island lifestyle that's really what a lot of people just dream of here in Hawaii. If you're interested in learning more about Kekainani, feel free to reach out to me. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this. Whether your move is in 9 days or 9 months, we've got you covered. And feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email or send me a text or schedule a one-on-one Zoom chat. We're always here to help you navigate the Hawaii real estate market. Mahalo for watching, and until next time, aloha.